So the first piece of equipment we're going to talk about is the camera you always have with you, and that's the smartphone. Now whether that's an iPhone or an Android or Windows phone, doesn't really matter what, as long as it's got a decent camera that you'll be happy with. The things I love about having a smartphone with me is that sometimes when I travel, even though I have a whole bunch of cameras with me, I might just want to go out for a quick walk and a wander and explore, and as long as I've got this in my pocket, I've got a camera with me and I can still be looking for those shots. You can use that and nothing else and be completely happy when you travel. Use that as your lens. You can also go a little bit further, which is what I like to do, and I like to have a couple of accessories when I travel with a smartphone, because these make it more fun. It also allows me to shoot different types of things, so that if I want to go out for an afternoon and not take any of my heavier cameras with me, I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. One of the things I love having are these external add-on lenses. And these are from Moment, and this is a wide-angle lens and a telephoto lens, and these allow me to capture things that I wouldn't be able to capture with the iPhone on its own. And it gives me a lot of extra flexibility having those, and they don't weigh anything. The other piece of equipment that I always have in my bag is a tripod, mini tripod like this, really small tabletop tripod from Joby, and this tripod adapter for smartphones called the Glyph. And this one's great because it's adjustable to any size smartphone, so it doesn't matter what you have, you can get this and a little tripod and it'll fit what you have. This allows me to get long exposures depending on which app I'm using to kind of mimic a long exposure, and light trails and everything else. And it also helps when shooting in low light or at night with other apps that do kind of the same thing, that allow me to capture better night shots. But in all those cases, you really need the camera, the phone, to be still. So having this kind of equipment, again, doesn't weigh anything, but allows you to take even more types of shots. Now, the specific shots that I like capturing with a smartphone are street photography, where you can be really kind of subtle about the fact that you're taking a picture in the first place, and motion shots, whether that's you in motion, shooting out a car window or out the window of a train, or if you're capturing just life as it happens and you're not exactly sure what the right moment is. And you can do that with things like burst mode on the iPhone. An Android and Windows phone have similar functions. But what they allow you to do is not worry about the particular frame, but just kind of hold down the button and capture a bunch of frames, and then later go back and pick which one was the exact one you wanted or tells the story in the right way. I'll show you examples later of some of the shots that I've got in this way that I wouldn't have been able to get with any other type of camera. And it really changes the way that you see a place and can discover a place, because you can take these photos without feeling like you're imposing on the people that you're taking the picture of. So for street photography especially, that combination of a camera that doesn't look like a camera and features like burst mode make it really, really great to get these kind of shots.